you stuck in another traffic jam, dreaming about what it would be like to not have to deal with it every single day? Well, today we're talking about why so many of your friends and neighbors, just like you, are swapping the hustle of Atlanta for the charm of Savannah. Yep, that slower pace, moss-draped coastal city just a couple of hours away.
Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will know if Savannah might be your next home sweet home.
I'm Erin Madden, and this is Nikki Midget. We own the Wellspring Group, a real estate team based out of the greater Savannah area. And if you're thinking about making a move, you should contact us today to start that conversation.
When people hear that you're from Atlanta, if they're any type of sports fan, they immediately think of the Falcons or the Braves. When we say that we are from Savannah, people say one thing: you've got the Savannah Bananas. In this video, we're going to get to all the reasons why making the move from the hustle and bustle of city life to our slower pace of life here on the coast is worth a strong consideration. But first, we want to unpack the phenomenon that is the Savannah Bananas. Because let's face it, as soon as you say that you're moving to Savannah, your friends are going to ask one thing: how can I get Savannah Bananas tickets?
In 2015, our local baseball team, the Savannah Sandgnats, relocated to Columbia, South Carolina. This left a huge hole in our community. Seeing this opportunity, Jesse Cole, who at the time was the general manager of a collegiate summer baseball team, stepped up and reinvented the game as we know it. After an intense round of community voting for the new baseball team's name, we had the Savannah Bananas.
Let's face it, most of us locals thought the name was a joke. The Savannah Bananas team name was announced and the legacy was born. Realizing that what fans really wanted was not only a great game of baseball, but also a fast-paced, memorable experience where they felt valued and entertained, this brand of baseball immediately stood out regionally and then nationally. Home games are played here in historic Grayson Stadium, which has been the backdrop for games played by Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, Jackie Robinson, and Ty Cobb. The stadium itself was rebuilt in 1940 after a hurricane and has since undergone thoughtful renovations to allow for maximum enjoyment and accessibility. In 2024, the Bananas officially took their game on the road, launching the Banana Ball World Tour, and have played across the country, filling Major League Baseball stadiums and football stadiums alike.
We have had the opportunity for 2 years in a row to bring our clients to the Bananas for a private event on one of the decks, and we're looking forward to inviting you to our next client event as well. As if it wasn't reason enough to be a local, there's so much more. When we hear from you guys, there are a handful of reasons why you want to leave Atlanta and move to Savannah.
First off, Atlanta. It's a big city with big city problems, and that means traffic. You know, the kind of traffic that turns a 20-minute commute into an hour-long saga that tests not only your patience, but also your Spotify playlist.
Then you've got the urban sprawl. Atlanta sprawls like it's trying to win a contest. And that means your commute might be long enough to binge watch a season of your favorite show.
And let's not forget the cost of living. Rent, groceries, utilities, everything feels like it's creeping up faster than inflation, and that is really saying something.
And then there's Savannah, the city that Sherman didn't burn down. This is a place where the pace slows down a lot. Traffic? We've got that too, but it's nothing like the Atlanta gridlock.
Here you can actually breathe. Walk outside and smell the salty air from the nearby coast. Hear the live oaks creaking under the Spanish moss. Sip your morning coffee on the porch instead of your car.
And speaking of the coast, Savannah puts you just a short drive from the beach. Tybee Island, St. Simons, Jekyll Island, and Hilton Head are all within an hour. weekend beach days, anyone?
That coastal lifestyle is about more than just the sand between your toes. It's about fresh seafood, rooftop bars with beautiful water views, and boating to the barrier islands, which is one of our favorite things to do. It's about allowing the slower pace of life to take over the busyness that you are used to.
Now let's talk money. Savannah's cost of living is significantly lower than Atlanta's. In fact, according to NerdWallet, housing in Savannah is 20% lower than that of the ATL. So now maybe you can afford that enormous house with the wraparound porch you've been dreaming about. We have a couple of those listed and we can help you. See our contact information below.
Imagine spending less money on your monthly expenses and more on the things that matter. Family dinners, weekend adventures, and that really good ice cream from Leopold's.
Look, we aren't saying Savannah is perfect. It's got its quirk. Figuring out the one-way streets in the historic district is a graduate level course, but that's kind of the point. It's real, it's charming, and it's welcoming.
Plus, the sense of community here is strong. When I moved here from Greenville, South Carolina 10 years ago, I was surprised that people here were actually even more welcoming and friendly than they were in the upstate, which was surprising because those are some of the friendliest people that you'll find in the country. People wave when you walk by, and you're more likely to run into your neighbors at Forsyth Farmers Market than at Ponce City Market.
So if you're tired of Atlanta's high costs, the daily commute, nightmare, and just craving a slower, more intentional way of life, Savannah might just be calling your name.
It's a place where you can have the best of both worlds, the convenience of city amenities without the city stress, and coastal living in real life, not just when you go on vacation.
Are you ready to have a conversation about the relocation you've been thinking about for so long? Call us. Our team is ready to help you, and we cannot wait to invite you to our next client event.